with Moshebolaton Oyedeji of Citizens Gavel. And our focus this morning on this segment is to look at what has been called rights to the equality of all genders. There's the heavy level of gender bias in Nigeria. This report says Nigeria's gross domestic product (GDP) could grow by 23% or $229 billion by 2025 if women participated in the economy to the same extent as men. 40% of girls are out of school in Nigeria, according to UNESCO Institute for Statistics. And even those who make it to school have an average school life expectancy of 9 years, as against 17 years in the developed world. In healthcare, Nigerian women are heavily shortchanged in their reproductive rights, and they suffer one of the highest maternal mortality rates in the world. In finance, nearly 7 in 10 women are unbanked, with more than half of them financially excluded, made of women as being inferior to their male counterparts. Is it true that women are seen as inferior to their male counterparts?
Section 14 says that everyone prohibits discrimination based on gender based. The same constitution doesn't even have the tone that supports women in that same constitution. We see that same constitution, there are laws that says that a foreign woman that gets married to a Nigerian man becomes a Nigerian citizen. But if a foreign man gets married to the same right is not accorded to him.
So the man does not become a Nigerian?
Doesn't become a Nigerian citizen. The inclusion of women has improved. It's not where we want it to be, but it has improved considering what it was when the constitution was maybe being drafted, or even the old constitution says E. You will never see, there's no part of the constitution that says she. Even the requirement to be the president of Nigeria say he must.
What would you have wanted it to be?
He or she, I mean.
That's the inclusion.
It is cumbersome. No, it's not. In this world where we are, it's not. We know that some people even identify as they or it. So let it be specific. Now, he or she can be a president if so eligibility is met.
Nigerian law does not mandate non-discrimination in employment based on gender, nor equal remuneration for work of equal value. What can we do about this? This makes me worry as a father of girls.
It's a process where people are trying to redraft the constitution, we are hoping that the constitution, which is going on in the country, starts being inclusive. Then from there we can pick up the labor law. And in the labor law, that's where we can now include the gender bias pay. But the idea of secrecy of your pay does not favor. It's not you as an employee that it favors. It's your employer that it favors in that sense. So when people don't talk about how much they earn, it's not because you're trying to protect yourself. It's your employer, because until you speak about it, that's when you will know that okay. And then before you can talk about pay differences, then you have to know. That means you are doing the exact same thing this person is doing. I'm saying that before you can pick up that case now, you have to be imputing the same thing
hours,
the other person,
same deliverables.
Yes, so it's not like maybe you're just being sentimental. But if we are doing the same thing, same work hours, same input, and then so on what grounds is this person earning more?
Is gender equality a human right?
I'll put it like this. Women's rights are human rights. Anytime we see anything that says gender-based something, in the real sense,
it's about women.
It's about women.
Are women trying to take over the world?
What? I mean, it's not. Are we trying to take over the world? The question is, equal opportunities should be given to us to take over the world, and if we do, fine. That means we earned it. Not because so it's going to be unfair when barriers have been placed that stops us from reaching our full potential. We should not also forget that we're in a country whereby patriarchy is inbuilt into the system. So are there gender roles? Of course I would say that there are gender roles. There are things that I can do. And then when we talk about feminism, it's not a matter of strength, or that's not because every time we talk, people start talking about gender roles.
It's part of
people,
it, isn't
people
it?
now start talking about strength. I think it's totally different. I believe that men divert to that point just because they want to overlook this same thing that we are saying.
Yes, as a
yes,
lawyer.
Yes, I did.
And then a man graduated as a lawyer, a lady graduated as a lawyer, and they got a job in the same organization for the same kind of roles. Say they're prosecutors and the same kind of level. I mean, there shouldn't be pay disparity.
No, there shouldn't be.
There shouldn't be.
No, there shouldn't
They're
be.
doing the same work. They're given the same opportunities.
Yes.
So I don't see that as something that should happen. If it happens, it looks criminal to me.
Yes.
I don't know what law the person is breaching, isn't it?
Yes.
But there are gender roles, because some will argue that we do not have the same equal power, even though we should have equal opportunities.
That's what I'm saying, that now we are now shifting into physical strength. It's the same way I, as a grown lady, would have more physical strength, more ability to handle some things than someone who is younger than me. So now we're talking about age.
Right.
So when you say, you cannot deny that the kind of strength or power I possess is different from somebody my age.
I just want to put in this, that you see, there are certain conditions that constrict women. When you get to the workplace, a woman will have to get married, have to have pregnancy for 9 months, have to go through childbirth, have to wean the child, and the man doesn't go through all of that. Gavel offers pro bono services. If you want to reach out to them, I think we have a phone number.
Yes, 0810-284-2542. 0810-284-2542.
Take that number if you have a legal issue, particularly when it comes to the right issue. They'll be able to help. We're back next week, Wednesday. Good morning.